Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Shadow's latest adventure will be on the air in just a moment. Don't miss any of it because it's a thriller from the word go. And if you drive a car, don't miss this. It's the biggest news of the year for motorists. It's the inside story of the safest thing on wheels, the new Goodrich Safety Silvertown tire. This remarkable tire brings you something entirely new in tire safety, the Life Saver Tread. Developed after 2 years of exhaustive research, after grueling tests of tread designs by the hundred, this amazing lifesaver tread stops you quicker and safer on wet, slippery roads than you've ever stopped before. Its never-ending spiral bars, like a battery of windshield wipers, sweep water from under the tire, force it out through special deep drainage grooves, make a dry track for the rubber to grip. Thus it protects you against skids in all directions, overcomes the hazard zone of motoring. Take my word for it, you'll never know what the word stop really means until you felt the grip of the Silvertown Lifesaver Tread on a wet, treacherous road. And that's not all. Silvertowns are the only tires in the world that give you golden ply blowout protection. And think of it. You get both of these priceless safety features, skid protection and blowout protection, at no extra cost. Tomorrow isn't a bit too soon to start riding on Goodrich, spelled Goodrich. Goodrich Safety Silvertown. The Shadow, Lamont Cranston, a man of wealth, a student of science, and a master of other people's minds, devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. Using advanced methods that may ultimately become available to all law enforcement agencies, Cranston is known to the underworld as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard. As haunting to superstitious minds as a ghost. As inevitable as a guilty conscience. The Shadow's true identity is known only to his constant friend and aide, Margot Lane. Today's story, aboard the steamship Amazon.
Randolph Todd.
Come on over, Randy.
Join the party.
Hi, children. What's the celebration for?
Jane's been lucky. She's in the money. She guessed right on the ship's run for the day.
Yeah, come on and join us. Can't let Jane take all that cash you wanted to Rickawana when we dock tomorrow.
Don't mind me. I just supply the money. What'll it be, Randy?
Oh, nothing now, thanks. I'm looking for my stepmother. Anybody seen her?
Oh, sure. She's over there with Dr. DeVista. Oh, yes. See you later. Oh, say, we're going for a swim in the deck pool. Want to come
Oh,
along?
not this afternoon, thanks.
Oh, I don't think you like us.
Hey, it'd be a lot of fun, though, wouldn't it?
Hello, Mother. Afternoon, DeVista.
Sit down, Randall.
Oh, thank you, Mother. Well, tomorrow we'll be in Rickaguana. And from there on, it's going to be one great big party.
Lower your voice, my son.
Oh, no one can hear us in this corner. Time for the hush-hush is almost over.
Well, it will be shortly.
Well, I hope your little revolution is half as much fun as smuggling those munitions out of the United States has been.
It will be more exciting, I assure you.
And when the revolution is successful, you will be a hero, Todd. My countrymen will never forget what you have done for them.
Well, just as long as it's fun, I don't mind putting up the money.
But you will make a fortune also. The people of my blood will show their gratitude in practical ways.
You know, the more I think of it, the funnier it gets. The luxurious steamer Amazon on a pleasure cruise, with enough ammunition and guns down in its hold to overthrow 3 governments.
Be careful, Todd.
Oh, don't worry. Nobody knows about those boxes marked electric refrigerators.
No one but us and Pang Soi.
Yes. Your Japanese valet is more practical than you, Todd. He is interested in the money he is going to make.
Sure. Well, Mother, tomorrow should be a great day for you.
Yes. To rule the land I was driven out of, an exile.
Yes, Marie. The general has promised you great power.
Master,
What is it now, Tang Sui?
message come to stateroom. I bring it.
A message.
It is a radiogram.
Well, let's have it, Tang Sui.
Here, master.
Well, that's all, Tang Sui. Oh, blazes, it's in code.
Code. Then it's from...
Headquarters, yes. From the general.
Oh, it may be important. We'd better decode it right away, my son.
Sure. Here.
No, not here, Todd.
Oh, well, hardly. I'm not a complete fool, Doctor. Anyway, the code book's in my cabin. I'll meet you at dinner time.
Your stepson. He thinks this is all a lark. He does not count the danger.
Randolph. He is a fool.
But he will not be quite so gay if an accident happens. If he is stood against a wall and shot.
That would be unfortunate, Dr. De Vista.
Yes, for him. But if he were... you would come into all his money. Have you forgotten that?
No, my friend. I have not forgotten that.
Nice swim, Margot?
Fun, Lamont.
Join me in a walk on deck.
I'd love to.
I didn't see young Todd doing his famous jackknife from debutante.
Now, Lamont, Randy's a nice boy. I've known him for years. A little too much money, but that's all.
And he travels around with a strange crew. His stepmother looks rather formidable.
Stop making deductions. You're on vacation.
Speak of the devil. Hello, Todd.
Oh, hello. Hello, Margot.
Randy! Oh, what's the matter with him?
Oh, very polite, was
I
he?
never saw him act like that before. He was like a man in a daze.
Did look worried. He had bad news.
Bad news.
Yes, didn't you notice? He had a radiogram in his hand, stuck in his pocket. He saw us coming.
Well, he certainly shot out of his stateroom in a hurry.
Yes, and he wasn't really going anyplace. He stopped and standing there by the rail.
All by himself. That isn't like Randy either.
Margot, perhaps he needs help. Why not talk to him?
He wouldn't talk in front of you, Lamont.
All right, you go alone. I'll duck.
And if he does need help?
Maybe we can supply it. See you later.
All right, I'll go over and talk to him. Nice day, isn't it, Randy?
Huh? Oh, hello, Margot.
Randy, what's the matter with you?
Well, I'm in kind of a jam, Margot, but don't you worry.
What sort of a jam?
Oh, it's the worst darn mess
Suppose you tell me the whole story.
I can't do that.
Of course you can.
No. I'm an awful coward, Margot.
Coward? Nonsense. What is there to be afraid of?
Oh, nothing.
Randy, I believe you are frightened. Are you in danger?
Margot, what would you do? No, I can't tell anyone.
Tell them what?
Oh, please, leave me alone, Margot.
Randy.
Stop pestering me, will you? I can't stand it.
Randy, come back here. Randy! Shadow,
Yes, Margot.
you heard everything?
Yes, I was here beside you. Randolph Todd must have some cause for his fear. I think I must talk to that young man. Talk to him soon. As the shadow.
Dr. De Vista, have you seen Randolph?
No, Maria.
I thought surely he'd be here dancing.
No, he did not even come to dinner. Tang Sui is looking for him.
De Vista, there is something wrong. Let's go to the boys' car. Come.
Here is Tang Sui now.
Tang Sui, my stepson.
My master has gone back to his stateroom.
Good.
He is worried. He walks up and down, up and down.
We must see about this. Please come, both of you.
That radiogram, Maria. Perhaps that is what upset you.
Here is the cabin, mister.
Open the door.
Hello? Oh, it's you.
Yes, Todd. It is us.
Shut the door, Tang Sui.
Yes, mister.
Well?
We thought you were coming to the dance.
Oh, I changed my mind.
Something bother, master, maybe.
No, I'm all right.
Randolph, stop handling that old dagger and look at me.
I'm interested in this knife. It's an ancient...
An ancient Indian knife, we know all that.
Randolph, we want to know why you are acting like this.
What did the general say in his radiogram?
The radiogram?
Yes. What was the message?
Well, nothing important. Just good wishes.
Really? May I see the message?
Oh, no, I tore it up and threw it overboard.
You destroyed it?
Well, yes, it wasn't important.
That message was from the general. We had a right to see it.
I'm sorry. I just didn't think.
Randolph.
What difference does it make? Hey, what are you all staring at me for?
Me think master lie.
Tang Sui is right, Randolph. You're lying.
I said I threw the message overboard.
You're a poor liar, Randolph. Give me that paper.
I tell you,
Grab him.
Oh, no,
Look out, he stabbed the knife.
Hold him, Tang Sui.
Tang Sui, hold Master, drop a knife.
Let me go. Twist his arm, Tang Sui.
I twist the... Drop a knife.
Stop!
Drop the knife, you fool. Tang Sui's jiu-jitsu will tear your arm off. Good. Go through his pockets, Vista. I'll pick up the knife.
Hold him, Tang Sui.
No worry, Tang Sui handle.
This won't get you anywhere.
Find the radio message, Doctor, and the code book.
Ah, here it is. In the book. Ah, and a decoded copy.
Read it.
Entire plan discovered by government. Blow up ammunition to prevent capture.
Master, lie.
Well, what if I did? You can't take that message seriously.
It is an order.
It's insane. Think of all the people on this boat. I won't do a thing like that. If you set off the ammunition, they'd all be killed.
What is that to us? Fool.
We follow the general.
Listen, this isn't what I joined. This is mass murder. Innocent people. I didn't mind fighting in your penny ante war, but this...
You are a traitor to your people.
Your people, stepmother. Not mine. The passengers on this boat are my countrymen. I won't let you slaughter them. I'll show up the whole scheme.
You dare?
Well, watch me. Either you call the whole thing off, or I go to the captain.
No, Master.
You can't hold me forever, Tang Sui.
So, you would betray us. Enrique Guana, this is the fate of traitors.
Mother, put down that knife.
The knife, it is for the traitor's heart.
Maria. Oh, you threw the knife.
Let him fall, Tang Sui.
Mistress, throw well. He is dead.
But, Maria, this is murder.
Do not be a fool, Davista. We had to silence him.
You cannot hide a murder.
It is not murder. The knife is Randolph's. His grip alone is on the handle. I threw it by the blade. My poor, distracted stepson killed himself.
Suicide.
Mistress is very wise.
Yes, we shall say when they ask questions that we three left him alone and went to dinner. Later, in the dark, we shall carry out the general's command.
Explode the...
Yes, my dear doctor. Blow up the ship.
Oh, hello, Margot. Hello, Mr. Cranston. This is Randy's cabin. He promised to throw a party. It's his last night on board, and he's walked out on us.
Doesn't answer?
No, and I'll bet he's sound asleep in there. Randy, you lubber, let us in.
I don't hear anyone inside. Oh, steward, come here a moment.
Yes, sir? Bottle, sir.
Do you know if Mr. Todd's in his cabin?
He was till the last I knew. His valet said Todd didn't wish to be disturbed.
There, what did I tell you? I'm going to keep on knocking till he pays some attention. Oh, just a minute, Jane. Mr. Cranston has an idea.
Steward, have a pass key? Suppose you open the door for us.
Well, no, sir, I don't know that...
Of course you will. Mr. Todd's playing a joke on the young lady, and we mustn't let him. No one will know. You let us in. Come on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Of course, if it's all in fun, sir.
Oh, it's dark. Randy, where are you?
The light switch is by the door, sir.
Oh, yes. There we are.
Lamont, he isn't here.
Oh, yes, he is, sir. Look, he's lying on the floor.
Yes, come on, Randy, wake up. Oh, Lamont, that knife in his breast.
Yes.
Is he...
Randy Todd is dead.
Oh, my poor, poor Randolph.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Todd.
Oh.
Stepson appears to have committed suicide.
You're sure, Captain McTeague?
Yes, I'm sure, Miss Cranston.
There should be some reason for suicide, Captain.
I am afraid our young friend was bored with life. He was ill and depressed when we left him before dinner.
Exactly, Dr. DeVista. I had the ship's doctor check the fingerprints on that knife. They all belong to the dead man. No one else had touched it.
If only he had come to me.
You must not reproach yourself, Marie.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. Cranston?
I met young Todd this afternoon. He seemed worried about something.
Yes, I, too, noticed that he was troubled.
The question is, Dr. DeVita, what was he worried about?
Who knows? He was a moody youth.
Yes, poor boy will never know his reason.
Captain, Todd had a radiogram this afternoon. It's missing now.
Randolph received many messages, Captain McTeague, concerning the estate.
Did he show you this one, Mrs. Todd?
I never interfered with his affairs.
We're wasting time, Cranston.
I think not, Captain. This message may have been important. Tang Sui, did you see it?
Tang Sui know nothing.
I'll ask the questions, Cranston.
Very well.
You might ask Mr. Cranston how he knows the radiogram is missing.
Yes, how about that, Cranston?
Todd was wearing the same suit when I found him, so I looked for it.
You mean you searched the body?
Yes, the steward was here as a witness.
Well, I must say you've got your nerve, Cranston.
Perhaps but suicide with a knife isn't very common, Captain.
Now, look here, Cranston. It's bad enough to have a suicide on board without you trying to twist it into something worse.
No one saw young Todd after his 3 traveling companions left him.
I resent that.
Captain McTeague, this is outrageous. Must we be badgered by this young man? I can't stand his manners.
Oh.
I still say
That's enough from you, Cranston.
I'm merely trying.
I've had more than enough of your impudence. Adams, yes, Captain, take this Mr. Cranston to his stateroom and lock him up.
Lock me up?
Yes, I am holding you as a material witness.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And Adams. Yes, sir. Put a man on the deck outside Cranston's cabin window. He's to stay in his room. Yes, sir. Come on, Mr. Cranston.
Coming. I'll see you again, Captain. Very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for the Shadow's hair-raising story to reach a thrilling climax, let me say something about a new kind of rainy day driving safety that may save your life. Because who knows?
The Shadow knows. When there's wet, slippery film on the highways, there's always the grim uncertainty that your car may start sliding, swerving, spinning off the road. Why gamble with fate?
Yes, motorists, and why gamble on tires when the new Goodrich Silvertown, with its lifesaver tread, offers you such marvelous skid protection? And marvelous is the word for it, because exhaustive road tests of the regular and premium price tires of America's 6 largest tire manufacturers prove that the new Goodrich Silvertown gave greater skid protection than any of the other tires tested. And don't forget, motorists, those grueling road tests weren't made by Goodrich. They were conducted by absolutely impartial engineers from America's largest independent testing laboratory, the Pittsburgh Testing Laboratory. What's more, some of the tires the new Silvertown was tested against have list prices as much as 40 to 70% more. When you consider that, then the fact that this new Goodrich Silvertown gave greater skid resistance than any tire tested is even more remarkable. Remember, when you buy Silvertowns, you get Lifesaver Tread skid protection plus Golden Ply blowout protection. 2 exclusive Goodrich features at no extra cost.
Here. This go in that bag, Stuart.
Right you are.
Think that is all.
Smart idea, Mr. Tangsoy, packing ahead of time. Most people leave it to the last minute.
Boat docks tomorrow.
Right you are, early in the morning. That was terrible, your boss, Mr. Todd, killing himself.
Most tragic. Tang Shui very fond of, young master.
Yes, very tough break. I'll answer it. That's funny.
Funny? What is?
There's nobody at the door.
No one?
The passage is empty.
Never mind, steward. You can go.
Right you are.
Shut door, please. Steward, I said go. Who laughed?
I did, Tang Sui.
You? Where are you? I cannot see you.
I am here beside you, Tang Sui.
Only voice.
Yes, Tang Sui. The Shadow is a voice, asking for the truth. The truth about Randolph Todd's death.
Tang Sui know nothing.
Tang Sui lies. The Shadow knows. Where is the radiogram your young master got this afternoon?
I not know.
You are a wicked servant, Tang Sui. Where is the radiogram?
I did nothing.
Where is it?
Here in pocket.
Put it on the table.
Yes, Shadow.
Why was it taken? What does it say?
I give it to you. Now, go away, please.
No, Tang Sui, not until I know the truth. Was Randolph Todd murdered?
Go away, please, go away. Tang Sui did nothing.
Tang Sui, get away from that door.
No, leave me alone. I run.
This is nonsense, Tang Sui.
Such a wild story.
No, true. Tang Sui talk with Shadow. No, man, just Shadow.
I don't believe it.
It true, mistress. Shadow take radiogram from Tang Sui.
The radiogram. You gave it to him?
You cow.
Cannot fight Shadow, cannot see.
Fool. There is the answer to not seeing him. He hid in the fog.
No fog in Tang Sui cabin.
Well, we won't mind the fog a little later tonight. Doctor, you'd better shut the window. Look at the way the curtains are blowing in.
That is funny. There has not been a breath of air all night.
But the curtains were blowing, just for a moment.
This Shadow, he may prove an obstacle.
How? He cannot know our plans, or what is in the hold of the ship. Now listen, we are only about 10 miles off the Ricaguana coast.
In a section friendly to the revolution.
Yes, in the fog we can easily lower a boat and slip away.
But this a shadow.
You and your ghost stories, Tang Sui. He cannot do anything.
He has radio message.
Only the copy in gold. I destroyed the decoded copy. How can he read the message without the code book?
And you have the code book safe, De Vista?
Of course, I have it on me.
Look in your pockets, De Vista.
Huh?
What's that? Who spoke?
Shadow. He's here.
Yes, my friends. The shadow is here.
Maria, the code book. It is not in my pocket.
I took
it is
from
gone.
you, De Vista. I took it. Now I can read the message that caused one of you to murder Randolph Todd.
Maria, if he reads that message...
First, he must decode it. By that time, he will be too late. Come, we act at once.
Half speed ahead. Half speed it is, Captain. Very good, Mr. Pearson. Keep her on the course and keep sounding that whistle. Yes, sir. What night, sir? Blasted fog. Watch she doesn't get any closer to shore. There are shoals in there. Aye, sir.
Captain McTeague.
What was that?
I am here, Captain McTeague. Behind you.
Where? Get off the bridge. There are no passengers allowed up here.
Your ship is in danger, Captain.
Listen, whoever you are, get off the bridge. There's no danger. I've brought the Amazon through many a fog.
The danger isn't the fog, Captain. It's below decks.
Below? Say, come out into the light so I can get a good look at you.
You cannot see me, Captain, but you must believe me. There are explosives in the hold.
You must be crazy.
There are munitions. Disguised. They're bound for revolutionaries in Ricaguana. With a plan to blow them up.
Say, who are you?
They call me the Shadow, Captain. Believe me, you must go below before it is too late. Randolph Todd knew about the munitions, too. That's why he was murdered.
Murdered?
If you don't believe that, Captain, at least go down into the hold. Go now, and you will learn.
Mr. Pearson. Yes, sir. Take over. I'm going below. I want 2 men, armed. Yes, sir.
Hurry, De Vista. Get the top of that box.
Yes, Maria. Thank you. Hand me that hatchet.
Yes, sir. Here.
This one has the fuses.
Quickly, start tying one up to the powder. If one box blows up, they'll all go.
Yes, and the ship with them.
What is this?
Someone come.
What? Tang Sui, quick, switch out the lights.
Yes, sir. Good. Now, Tang Sui, stay by the switch box. Don't turn them on till I give the word.
Yes, mister.
Quiet.
It's black as pitch in here. Got your flash, Peters?
Yes, Captain.
Find the light switch. Right. If you ask me, this is the craziest...
Now, Tang Sui.
Hey, who turned on those lights?
Do not move, Captain.
Got a gun, sir.
So I see.
So's the woman.
And I am a good shot, sailors. Keep your hands up.
Mr. Todd and Mrs. Todd and Dr. DeVista. Say, what are you doing down here?
Good evening, Captain.
And young Todd's valet, too. Put down those guns. What the devil do you mean
You
by...
do not command now, Captain.
That's mutiny.
Throw your guns on the floor, gentlemen.
I'll be...
You'll be dead if you don't.
Throw guns.
What do you say, Captain?
Go ahead, boys. There's not much we can do now. There's my gun.
The others, please, quickly. Line up facing the wall, gentlemen. Keep those hands up, Captain.
You don't expect to get away with this.
But we do. We will. There will be a certain loud noise, and you... But never mind. Tang Sui.
Yes, missus.
You will shoot the first man who turns around.
Yes.
Come, Dr. DeVista. We must hurry. Bring the hatchet with you.
Yes, I am coming.
You. What's your name? Tang Sui. What does she mean by a loud noise? Are there explosives in this hold?
Captain, no talk.
If anything happens to this ship...
One more word and Captain die.
I think not, Tang Sui.
Shadow. Let go. My arm.
Drop the gun, Tang Sui.
The man who calls himself a Shadow's got him.
Softly, Captain. Let's get the others.
I've got his gun, sir.
Oh, let me go, Shadow. Let me go.
All right, Captain, rush the others. They're laying a fuse.
Fuse? Grab your guns, men. Come on.
Let go, Shadow. Tang Sui do nothing.
So, you don't like your jiu-jitsu when it's practiced on you. Come along the others.
Drop your hands. Grab your man. Hold it there. Now, easy, lady. We got you.
Oh, Shadow, this is your doing.
No, Mrs. Todd, yours. The Shadow merely helps the cause of justice.
Say, these are munitions, all right. Look at that. Powder. High explosive shells. Enough to blow the ship right out of the water.
That was their idea, Captain.
Well, I hope you three are satisfied. Smuggling, piracy, assault with a deadly weapon, sabotage. You'll spend the rest of your lives behind bars.
No, Captain, not all three. Tang Shui will die for the murder of his master, Randolph Todd.
No, I did not...
You will hang Tang Shui.
I tell you truth, Shadow.
Don't you, fool.
Be quiet.
The truth, Tang Shui.
Missy Todd, one time, Soccer's lady, she throw knife by blade.
You little traitor!
Look out! She grabbed the hatchet, sir, and threw it. We had to shoot, sir.
The hatchet just missed Tang Shui.
Oh, she bad. She murder master.
The woman is dead.
Murray.
So, Captain, Mrs. Todd paid for her crime. She killed her stepson. She planned to destroy all the people on the ship. Instead, it was she who perished.
Peters and Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Take Dr. Vista and Tang Shui to the brig.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on, now, you. Come on. Shadow, I'd like to thank you. Who are you, anyway?
Just the shadow, Captain McTeague. I work in the shadows. Against crime.
You saved my ship. I feel the line should thank you publicly.
My power would be lost if I were known, Captain.
Well, there's a young man upstairs I owe an apology to. A lad named Cranston.
Really? Why?
Well, he sort of figured young Todd was murdered.
Mr. Cranston must be very wise. And now, Captain, I must go back into the shadows.
You have been listening to a dramatized version of one of the many copyrighted stories which appear in the Shadow magazine.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows.
All the characters and all the places named are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.